Hey Sandy, I understand that the Valkyries are a struggling offense in the league, but I'm just curious, did you see defensive improvements tonight?
In the fourth quarter, I did. In the first quarter, I thought it was good. It's just kept putting together full quarters now. Um, yeah, and there's some areas we weren't very good. We still gave up a lot of threes. I thought our rotations were slow, especially in that third quarter.
And for JJ and Stewie, I just want to know if you could take me through all the emotions that came with seeing KT today, this morning, and then obviously giving her the ring and her flowers. I guess if you could just paint a picture for me what that was like.
Yeah, I mean, this you're welcoming a sister home. You're welcoming somebody that you have a lot of great memories with, that you won a championship with, and the ring ceremony was so special for us, and she wasn't able to be a part of that, obviously, and so we just wanted to make her feel special, and also just allow her to kind of just be able to take the moment in and just understand that when the game is being played. We are opponents, but other than that, we're sisters for life, and it's an experience and something that nobody will be able to take away from us.
Um, do you want Brand? If you could.
Yeah, I mean, I think obviously it was great to see KT. I think a little bit emotional for everybody because when you leave and come back somewhere, it's just hard. And we appreciate her so much. And I think, for her to be able to get her ring in front of our fans, like that's the best way to do it because we wouldn't have won without her. She was a huge impact in our team last year, and we miss her, but excited to see her kind of step and grow into her own role with the Valkyries.
I have two questions, but first for Brianna, just you guys have scored 90 points in 4 straight games. I mean, what does that just say about how much the offense is clicking?
Brianna, not Anna.
Brianna.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I love that. Thank you, JJ.
Mhm.
I think Stewie's easy.
It was easy, yeah.
I mean, I think offensively, we really want to push the pace. We want to move the ball. We want to make sure that, we know we're putting teams constantly in rotations and finding the best shot available. So whether we score 90 or whatever we score, I feel like as a player, we're scoring a lot and we feel like we could be scoring more. There's still things that we can get better at offensively, obviously defensively, but not anywhere where we're satisfied or happy.
And then JJ, just the vibes of this team, like Sabrina collapses when Marine makes that 6-3. I mean, Brianna was seeing Backstreet Boys in Chicago. That just seems like this team is having a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean that's what it's about. At the end of the day, we come in, we work hard, we focus on the things that we're supposed to do to be able to win a basketball game, but then you just enjoy those moments and enjoy the journey and just take it one step at a time. So I think we're doing a good job with that.
Hi, all. Brianna, I've got one for you. You had 24 points tonight on 10 of 14 shooting, but we're really just punishing the Valkyries from that right elbow area. You were getting a lot of looks there, and Natasha Cloud, 5 of her 10 assists went to you tonight. How have you two built that chemistry, and how is she? Because she seems to be getting you the ball really early when you're getting those steals. How have you two built on that?
Yeah, I mean, I think just kind of repetition. I wouldn't say we've gotten that much practice time together. Like, I think our chemistry can only grow. But she has a great awareness for where people are, and especially Golden State, they're in the zone a lot. So to break the zone, you want to get the ball to the middle, and sometimes I'm sealing off of a guard most of the time, and Tosh was able to lead me to where I wanted the ball.
Hey, Coach, Mike here. Had a big lead going into halftime, and then it's a little bit of a slip in the third quarter. Thornton and Burn kind of got some points off. Just what led to that slip? What did you see out there going on?
Yeah, look, it's happened for a few games, to be quite honest. And yeah, I'm not sure. We're just not bringing the same amount of energy. It's always tough when you're up, but that's no excuses. We just got to be locked in and come out a little bit, being a little bit more intentional. I didn't think we weren't as connected. They made some threes. Obviously, they're going to make runs. That's part of the game, isn't it? So it's just some of the threes were wide open and we didn't finish plays with our scramble. But that's something that we can fix. That's just a mindset thing. I don't think it's just getting locked in, and we'll continue to work on that.
Hi, everybody. For Sandy, Beck Gardner gave you guys a lot of really good minutes tonight. What stood out the most to you about her game this evening?
Yeah, she continues to get better and better. You know, she's been out for injury. You see, she's getting more comfortable in how we play and what she actually brings to us. I thought her defense, she's a great defender, but she's feeling more comfortable in positioning on and off the ball where she needs to be. And she's great in the transition. I mean, I just love how she can get downhill and finish at the rim. And happy for her. She puts so much work into it. She holds herself to high standards, and she's going to keep getting better and better.
Congrats on the win, y'all. For one, Dr. Jones, Dr. John Quell. Want to ask you first, that dime pass that you had to Rebecca Gardner with the bounce pass there, was that your favorite contribution of the night of the game? And now that the game is over, Stewie, do you want a rematch against Natasha in the busting chops, since she was very vocal about that?
You can answer that
you,
first.
John Quell.
Yeah, go first.
Honestly, what they didn't show is she went twice.
Ah, that's right. I
Yeah,
didn't remember
so
that.
I actually won. She wanted to do over.
In terms of the assist, it was a really good one. I like the one that I passed to KB a little bit more tonight. I think it was nice. Like, it started off really nice and then it finished nice. So yeah. Mhm.
Hello, all. Congrats on the win tonight. My question is for coach and one of the players, whoever's more comfortable answering it. It will obviously take a lot to fully replace KT, but how have you filled the void she left behind on both a statistical and emotional level?
Yeah, I mean, that's a great question. You don't replace a player as special as KT. It's just, it's the next man up now. And that's our mentality. It's expansion. It's always tough to lose players, but, we're excited about what Kennedy Burke's given us. And, obviously Rebecca Gardner and Marine and even Niara, she didn't play tonight, but we've got, when you lose someone, you're trying to just, what do we need as we go forward, as we try and do what we did last year again. So yeah, we're happy with our team. We miss KT obviously, but we're excited about this team too.
I mean, I feel like she answered it well. It's just next lady up, and obviously, like she said, KT was a big part of what we did last year, but it's a new team this year, and we have a lot of goals that we set, and we're gonna work towards those.
Appreciate your time and
Hello, everyone. Congrats on the win. Stewie, I want to ask you about Marine. Obviously, 18 points was going crazy. Just first off, what was that like, just watching Marine go crazy like that? And just as a bench in total, they scored 37 points tonight. Just how important is that moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, to start with your second question, our bench and our depth is going to be what kind of separates us from anyone else. The ability to go this deep and know that, there's going to be just consistency in everything that we do is really important. And happy that everybody's coming in with confidence all the time, mistake or not, like next play up, like, they were talking about, because it's really important and it's a collective unit. And I think for Marine, like she was just like finding her rhythm. And especially at home, she has that confidence, knowing that, one falls in, next one goes in, fans are getting behind her, the players too. So we're happy to see her shoot it with confidence. And I mean, some of those, like, I felt like the defender was like right in her face.
She did that right hand.
I knew that right-handed runner was coming. I was like, she got to fix that.
It's ridiculous.
We'll take two more on Zoom, starting with Christina.
Congrats on the win, guys. First of all, congrats, JJ, on surpassing Brittany Griner for 20th all-time in rebounding. I don't know if you know you did that, but congrats. Can you just talk about the pride that you have in that part of your game? And Coach Sandy, just to follow up to that, you've coached both Brittany Griner and Jonquel Jones. Can you just talk about what stands out to you about that part of her game?
Yeah, I mean, it's a big part of what I do and what I've been able to do throughout my career. And I think it's something that I have to continue to focus on with our team this year to make sure that we as post players are crashing the boards, finishing possessions, and allowing us to run in transition. So yeah, I'm happy about it. It's really cool.
Yeah, for me, I mean, how lucky am I get to coach, two amazing players and people, but we have high expectations of JJ, and she just dominates the boards, and she's, double again tonight. And she's so valuable with what we want to do at both ends of the floor. And she holds herself to high regards. I know in the beginning it was probably a little bit rough for her, but she always finds a way out. And when we got her going, we're better.
We'll finish with Sasha.
Hey JJ, my question is for you. Just talk to me about the assists. It seems as if that may be something that you've worked on in the off season, or it may have been always there. Just talk to me a little bit about your assist game. Those passes tonight seemed really, really good, almost football-esque, like a quarterback to its wide receiver. So talk to me about whether you worked on those in the off season or whether that game was always there and it's just shining more even through this season.
Yeah, I feel like it's been something that's always been a part of my game. Being a guard for so long and then having like a growth spurt later on in life. So being able to have like those skills kind of translate with me as I grew taller. But I think the 5-out offense and being able to, be in an offense where everybody has the free reign to bring the ball down the court and initiate the offense is kind of highlighting that this year. And I think it'll continue to grow and get better.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. And all right, this table tiny.
Yeah, I know.